Okay, here's another spot, filming spot, a public square bus stop. And I wanted to point out some of the signage here. Take a look at this. MTA Metropolis. And it's on all these little window panes going down. And then this bus stop is currently not working because they have this sign up here that says this stop is temporarily removed from service due to the Genesis filming, aka Superman, in public square on those dates right there. Please board at Healthline. So they're directing people to a different place at East 2nd Station on Euclid. But all this MTA Metropolis decals. Very cool. And then over there was where I was just filming the other facades. Go down the structure here, and that's where that burger place was. And that bird about attacked that guy. All right, these are some of the lighting equipment that they use for movies. It runs off of like a gas generator, and there's one there to light up this area where they are filming. Here's some more equipment. They're filming the Superman movie all around here. Here, and then back over there. Downtown Cleveland, look at that. Here's some of the equipment. Some of the actors and extras that are working on here on lunch break. Once they cover stuff up once they're done filming, and they covered up the burger place over here. They already covered up that sign, that signage. Some more filming props. Take a look at this. They got it covered up because they're not using it right now for the movie. But take a look at Metropolis Eagle, the Daily Planet newspaper on here. Okay, as I'm editing this video, I wanted to include these photos that I just recently found. After I took that footage of those newspaper stands, there were some fans that were able to capture pictures of the actual newspapers that were in the newspaper stand. So this is what it shows, and kind of gives you a little bit of a spoiler of what to expect in the movie. I guess Superman saves 20 after downtown building collapses. And then there's this scene here where he is stopping a train. And from what I heard, it's rumored that in the storytelling of the film, that this is a photo by the comic book character Jimmy Olsen. And in this shot, it's a throwback classic to the image of Superman in the comic books, where he's slowing down a train like that. The Metropolis Transit Authority, MTA. And then over there as well, take a look at this signage. MTA Metropolis to downtown, to Bayside, Metropolis Transit Authority, and then they make a stop. Over there, all of those facades have been transformed to say MTA Metropolis. All right here.
Everyone else around me is so negative.
Okay, take a look at this sign here. It says, in all Metropolis stations and vehicles, please respect these rules and regulations. And then they go into real detail with explaining things. Even a little decal like this that says Action Committee of Metropolis. Here's another prop that says the City of Metropolis. It's got a metal sign that's been screwed into this make-believe trash can that they put a bag over because, well, this is still a public area, but they're not using it right now, so they have to cover it up so that nobody throws trash in it. And here we are already just a little bit later, and they've covered up the burger joint signage because they are done working on it until they're ready to start filming again. Here's some of the park benches that they plan on using in the movie. They go ahead and put caution tape on them until they're ready to use them, for the film because they don't want anybody sitting on them or ruining the look of them. As you can tell, they almost look a little bit weathered on the sides, but yeah, they're planning on using this for a movie. Here's more close-ups of... You're fine, you're fine. Here's more close-ups of the cabling and stuff, but I wanted to point out this big old structure here. I'm not sure what this is behind there, but I'm sure it dealt with the movie as well. You're fine, man. It gets busy down here in Public Square. Over there where all those scaffolding are, that was another spot that they were filming at a few days before I got here, so unfortunately I missed out on some of that. Okay, at the very top of this building here, the May Company, they were filming at the very corner right here a scene where they had a guy cabled and he was like flying through the air and he was dressed all in black. So from what I heard is they may, in post-production in the future, CGI his costume on him. That's why he was all in black and on cables. But yeah, right there on that building is where they were filming earlier. It's been pretty cool being able to walk around here and see all this filming equipment, but also to talk to the people that are actually working on the production. So I just ran into an extra who was getting ready to film in a couple days, and he said this was he's a local, he lives here in Cleveland, and he said that he's been in 10 movies here in near the Cleveland area. He was in Avengers and Spider-Man 3, and he was talking about his experiences being in the movie, but he said that he's got to meet a bunch of the famous actors and stuff, and how he recommends that everybody try to get into a movie as an extra just one time because of the experience that you get and what you get to see and who you get to meet. But yeah, and then I was talking to another lady who was a security guard for one of these buildings, and she was talking about how she was in charge of being the person that helped people out of the shot, so that way they weren't getting into the shot. And she said that even in the windows, she was having to tell people to duck away from the windows because they were filming that shot. So that was her particular job in the movie. But love hearing these backstories. Love being here as they're filming this new Superman.